Hello YouTubers and welcome aboard. I am Noob Flyboy X and welcome back to F1 2018 Career Mode. It's round 6 here at the Monaco Grand Prix, which isn't happening this year, and honestly I feel like the die-hard fans won't be too upset about that because Monaco is never much good in the real Formula 1. Hoping to make that a little bit different here, but who bloody knows. Anyway, here's just a quick look at the performance chart. As we can see, for the first time ever, Williams is the best performing car on circuit, at least in theory. But we're going to have to see if we can prove that here on the track. Here we are in qualifying 1, setting our first time here on the Hypersoft tires. I don't really care about what tire I use in Q1, of course. There we go, that's P2 for the time being. Vettel immediately bumps me down to P3. So we're going to have to go again, I think, because we've already fallen down to 10th place not too much later on. But now close to the end of the session, here we go, up to the line again. We only improved marginally, we're up to 9th. I figured that was probably going to be good enough to get me through into Q2, but apparently not. And we are down quite a ways in 18th. Some others have penalties, but I don't think there's going to be much that promotes us up the way from here.
A proper road race, and in the true meaning of the word. That was how Mr. Monaco, the late great Graham Hill, once described this iconic event. The cars we drive have come a long way in the intervening half-century, but still we race on those same public roads beside the Mediterranean Sea. There's no victory more coveted than that of the Monaco Grand Prix. We're almost ready to go then. This is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. Daniel Ricciardo starts from pole position today, and it's Fernando Alonso in P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Raikkonen, Nico Hülkenberg, and Vettel, Verstappen, Hamilton. They've taken a grid penalty. Magnussen and Charles Leclerc, Gasly, Ocon, Sergio Perez, and Grosjean, Ericsson, Stroll, Iceman, and Stoffel Van Dorn. Sainz and Brendan Hartley rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
No heroics into Sandoval, please. We're in amongst the pack and just need to stay in one piece.
How the hell did Fernando Alonso qualify second? Alrighty, the qualifying session that you will have just seen was done like a month ago, so... That's messing with Ocon there. Through the car park. And we're all right. Come on.
Is 2.7 seconds.
There's a Haas behind there. We're starting to pull a bit of a gap to him. So myself, a Renault, and Stroll have a little bit more pace, but I don't have enough to catch Ocon in front of me. which is a severe annoyance. There's a Mercedes of Hamilton in the pits. Race leader is still out in front of me. Wasn't quite enough room there.
Okay, gap ahead is 2.5 seconds.
Ricardo got past Ocon somehow. How's he done that? Verstappen leads, I think. Time for the usual, seeing if my tire strategy works. Alonso, I bet, is going to end up stuck behind Ocon for the rest of the race.
Is 3.2 seconds.
He's not going to be able to pass. Unless he can get a fantastic pit stop next time and just have better pace when both of them are out. There's no alternate strategy I can do to make this better. All I can do is just keep driving and see if I get anywhere. Sorry, Charles, file in behind. Stroll in.
Lance is in the pits. We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the ultra softs. Tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. We're not going to be able to run in this engine mode much longer. We're about a lap over target. Drop down to mix too soon.
Come on. Can't fall behind them now or I'll never catch them again.
Some information on Vettel. They're slowing down. It seems like there's some kind of problem with their car.
Unfortunate. It's Ricciardo and a Toro Rosso down there. I don't know if that Toro Rosso is trying to avoid being lapped or somehow he's in the lead. I can't imagine he's in the lead. I've had nothing to say for a while. Come on. Knuckles are starting to hurt on the left hand. I'm thinking of trying a move into the hotel hairpin. I'm not close enough at the moment. I could stay about this close. I might try to go for a move. But then again, I want Stroll to get points. I messed that up. I would have been able to try it if I hadn't hit the wall. Well, that's right, we're definitely not going to get lapped, so that's good.
This is your final lap of the race.
Alright, well, we'll see in a minute here if it is actually that Toro Rosso leading. It is the Toro Rosso leading. It was Gasly. Someone's gonna DNF here on the final lap. Oh, jeez.
Some information on Ericsson. They are out of the race.
Alright, well, that was a whole lot of nothing.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
And it's time now for the podium celebrations, and how well deserved is this one? This is a team all about giving talented young drivers an opportunity to race and to win. Toro Rosso are your winners here today.
Cue the radio celebrations from Pierre Gasly, the winner. Strangely, though, it isn't actually Ricciardo in P2, but is instead the homeboy Charles Leclerc driving for Sauber, and Fernando Alonso completing the podium there for a really good result for McLaren. Best, I think, since this time last year when Stoffel Van Dorn won. But in any case, the results of this race are a little bit weird. I can't really explain beyond that until we get here to this screen where I can see what all's happened. Ricciardo, who I thought was in second, is down in ninth. If you look at his time, he only finished 4/10 off of Gasly's time, but there are others who finished more than that behind him who are up ahead of him. I don't know why. Marcus Ericsson, who DNF'd also, is down a ways. Apparently he DNF'd well after crossing the line. I'm not sure exactly why he's in that position. And lastly, Lance Stroll, who was running in 10th place, is promoted up to 7th for no apparent reason whatsoever. So, yeah, not a whole lot to say about that one other than thank you very much for watching. Hopefully we'll be a bit more consistent in Canada, and have a nice day.